getting the first tattoo.
Are you ready?
Yeah, because usually it's by primer, so it's like, you know, it came in like that, so it just walked. Okay, just give me a moment.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. Yeah. This is the one.
This girl, I still remember that figure.
Yeah, correct. First time, correct. Alright, ready?
Yeah, this is Sorry, my body keeps on moving. I'm trying to like control it, but
It's normal, it's just this body never like experienced any pain like that, so that's all that does. Anyway, we are almost there. Are you doing fine? Sometimes just leave it, right? Just dry up and fill up. Right? Simple. So on a scale of 10.
okay.
Yeah, how do you rate the pain? 8!
When you hit the bone,
It's good.
like
What
it.
do you think?
How is it explaining? Thank you, Daddy.
You feel twitch a bit, right?
Daddy. Yesterday was insane. I had no idea. So we were walking and we went to this random shop house kind of place. It had the names of all the stores in that shop house, right? Or whatever. I've been begging my parents for years to let me get a tattoo. I've been begging my dad to get a matching tattoo with me for I don't know how long. So when me and my sister when we saw the tattoo shop, we both were just like, wait, what are we going to do here? The door was locked, so we couldn't get in. And so we had to wait outside. And this guy walks up to us and he's like, he's not covered, but he has quite a lot of tattoos. Like his legs are tattooed, I think, and his arms. Me and my sister were like, wait. And that's when my heart started beating so fast, but I didn't want to get excited because I mean, I've been asking them for years and they've always said no, never, never, never. So my thought was he was getting a tattoo and me and my sister were just gonna watch, which I was fine with because I love seeing how tattoos are done, how they are drawn, how they are, you know, the whole process. So we entered the studio and I'm just like, wow, Dad, like, what are you gonna get? And he's like, I have a design. And I was like, oh, okay. And then the tattoo artist says, okay, so who's going first? My dad was like, oh, she's going first, so me. And I was like, wait, I'm getting a tattoo. I have to admit, it's very hard to surprise me. keeping something from me and me not knowing or like being able to guess what it is very hard. So me getting surprised and me just being totally like, holy shit, I don't think it's ever happened. It's weird when you want something for so long and you ask, I don't know, your parents or whatever, years, you ask and ask and ask and ask, and it's always, the answer is always no, like never. So when you finally find out you get it, like in that moment when you're finally like allowed to do it or allowed to get something, it's almost like you don't know how to accept this information. Like I did not know how to react. I did not know what to do. And your mind is kind of just like literally 1,000 thoughts racing at once, but at the same time your mind's blank. Like when things started to make sense and I realized that okay, maybe I really am getting my first tattoo today with my dad. Like literally, I had no idea. I didn't know how to comprehend any of that shit. I just felt like, oh my gosh, all these years of me trying to wear them down, of me asking, all the scoldings and all the hell no's have all led to this moment. So I think maybe they just got sick and tired of me asking. Maybe that's the trick, wear them down. My heart was so full of joy. It was beating so quick. I had no words to say. My mind was racing. I was speechless. I didn't know what to do. This inner joy was just within me and it was coming out. Wish I could take what I was feeling and let you feel it. It took me a while to really like get, like, you know, you get what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it took me a while. I don't know if you saw, but my face when he first started was like, because it wasn't pain. So when he started and the pain was like a 5, honestly. He started like actually going into the design and all that, and yeah, I got to about a 6. And then he started like part of my design was near the bone area. It's common knowledge that the parts where you do on like bone area, like collarbone or your ribs or whatever, are gonna hurt more because there's like no cushion. Like if I were to do it here, there's like cushion, but if it's here, it's like needle is literally just like banging on your bone. My first tattoo, part of it was on my ankle. Not smart, but I feel like any tattoo I do after this is not gonna hurt as much. So once he started going in on the bone, I'm sure you saw my face, it was like an 8. Like it honestly felt like he was trying to cut my bone. Like that's how, I mean, I'm not saying he did a bad job, I'm just saying like that's how it felt. It felt like that needle was just slicing through my bone. To compare it to something else, it's really like if you took a razor blade and literally just cut through your skin till you reach the bone. Like that's how it felt like. And it wasn't even fast, it was like really slow because they have to be slow, right? Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. My leg was like still like stinging a lot, so when I tried to walk I would kind of limp a bit because you're like for half an hour your leg has been like feeling this like needle. My ankle felt like it was throbbing and it was stinging, and so when I was walking I kind of had to limp because, you know, it kind of hurt and it was kind of sore. And when I looked at it in the mirror, I got so emotional. I got really emotional. Okay, my dad has like 3 or 4 tattoos. I do not remember, but I know he has like one here and one on his chest. He has a cobra on his, is it cobra or python? You know what, he has a snake. And my dad told me that out of all his tattoos, this one hurt the most. So that made me feel even better. It means I actually got through this shit. I actually got through it. So after we were done, we took a photo. I'll insert it right here. Oh yeah, so piercing update also for my belly button. I had to take it out after I think about a year or so because it was getting rejected. Once it heals, then I can go pierce it again. But now there's like a scar because it's still healing. The scar. For those who want to pierce the belly button, just, you know, make sure you keep an eye on it. In terms of taking care of my belly button piercing, you just have to be careful. Oh my gosh, I can't stress this enough. When you get a belly button piercing, please be careful when you're putting on your shirt or you're taking off your shirt or you're pulling up your jeans, they're high-waisted, or when you're coming out of the shower, you need to wrap yourself with a towel, you need to dry yourself and all that. Please be careful. Oh my gosh, yes. When you're in the shower and you're using a loofah, please be careful. You have no idea how many times I was doing this and it just like got caught and I didn't know, so obviously I dragged it somewhere else. Oh my gosh, it was... This is simple, most simple things you do on a daily basis. You have to think about when you get your belly button piercing, so just keep that in mind. Thank you so much for watching this. If you did, if you're actually at the end of this video, props to you. You must be very bored because I am like a nobody. Bye. He also said to